What's going on, my WolfPack? Jack Wolf here. Hope you're all having a good, what is it, Friday already? Yeah, it's Friday. It's the weekend. If there's like some back noise, you guys will have to overlook that. It's hot as fuck here in Oklahoma, so yeah, I got air conditioners going. There's people working out in the yard, so yeah, it's kind of noisy around here today on this Friday evening here. But kind of just dropping a little update, change of plans on like some of the games I got going. Um, I'm gonna get Spaceborne 2 up and going again. I rebooted that one because I lost the saves. Actually, the main save, which I was all the way up. Pretty well. I don't really want to say far into the storyline of that game, but you know, I made it all the way past, got the HQ, and to the point where I was building up like my faction. You know what I mean? And I lost those saves on that game, so there's like the first reboot video. I think it's like season 3 already. Can you believe that shit? But it's an early access game, so that stuff is bound to happen, right? It comes with the territory, you know. If you jump on board with early access games, you know, you gotta expect there's going to be some issues down the road, you know. Especially in a situation like me, right? I had like two different saves going in that game. I had a version where I was playing on my own time, off camera, which I'm not doing that anymore. I played pretty hardcore into that game, so I kind of had to take a break from it, you know. But it's been a while now, so I kind of want to get that one going again. I did have The Witcher going, which I kind of want to keep that one going because I wanted to go through all 3. I'm about halfway through that first game, The Witcher Enhanced Edition. But I've been playing those long play videos. And I'm doing Tainted Grail. I've got that one going as well. I'm kind of all over the place with Tainted Grail because I do enjoy playing it. But there's several games I've been playing off camera, you know, on my own time, like Schedule 1. I've been playing the fuck out of that game. Who would have known, man? A game about drug dealing, you know what I mean? And we all know the addiction of drugs, right? But the addiction of playing the game about drugs, that's a different story. It made by a single guy, mind you, Tyler. So yeah, been playing that one off camera. I haven't put it. I'm going to keep that to myself because there's already tons of videos of Schedule 1. Unless you guys want to see me play Schedule 1, drop comments. But otherwise, that'll be on my time. There was another game that I had going, and I done forgot what that was. Let's see. I had The Witcher. Well, let me just look here. I had Tainted Grail. Oh, I had a kind of like a preview thing of Gadonia 2. If people want to see that, more of that, drop comments, and I'll keep going with that game. But there's really not much to that game right now in the early access version, so I feel like I've kind of showed off most of it. Besides the like story quest that it has in it, but it's like about 10 hours of gameplay for the early access version of that game, and that's Gadonia 2. So I think that one's kind of done-ish. So basically, yeah, let's see. Tainted Grail, The Witcher, and Spaceborne 2. So one of those other ones I might put on pause. I know I've got The Witcher on pause too. So, but Spaceborne 2, I want to get back up and going. Hopefully I'll have a video of that probably later on this evening or tonight. I'll do another long form of that one. I think I'm going to scratch the numbering system, right? So I'm just going to go with whichever game I'm playing. The videos are going to fall in line with it, right? It's just easier for me, and I'm old and I forget that shit, right? You know, I might end up putting like the same video up twice with the same numbering system, and they may not be the same video. So I'm going to scratch the numbering system, and they're just going to be a series of videos. But also, other than that, there was this. I got a bow in a Tainted Grail, right? And I found it by pure accident. I wasn't even going to go up and look in this area. And it's over by the Sunken Village, by the way. But let me go ahead and get this video going. And there might be some sound in it, so we'll see. But yeah, this is it here. And I'm in the Sunken Village, as you guys can see on the screen here. Yeah. Right there on the screen. Behind me. So I'm in the sunken village, and I had cleared the first part out, most of it anyway. That's the part you missed because I didn't hit the record on that. But yeah, I cleared it out. I wasn't talking in this part because I forgot, you know. I was so intent on this clearing this out right here. I think there's some guys roaming around over there on that tower. Yeah, over on that tower you see right in the distance there. Yeah. And anyway, I find this kick-ass bow by total luck, right? And of course I don't have the stats for it because it's like 3 dexterity points, right? So I don't get the actual all the bonuses of the bow, but it still packs a punch, man. And I wanted to put this little video up kind of, well, minus the updates that I just talked about, but I wanted to show where this bow is in case some of you want to go try and find it. It's over there where I'm shooting at this dude over here, that tower over there. And I'm clearing that section out to get over there. And you'll see here shortly what I'm talking about. This area I found just pretty much random stuff, but I'm surprised that there wasn't more in these little buildings here versus what I took out. A lot of it was just drowners and undead, and of course those fucking exploding brain looking things. If you get in a little bit of a heads up here, if you get in a certain area and there's a bunch of those little bouncing around exploding brains is what I call them, and there's like 3 or 4 of them, and you back yourself in a corner, you are fucked. That's how I died in this clearing this sunken village out. I think I died like two or 3 times just clearing this area out, and it was all from those exploding fucking brains. But anyway, I cleared this out, and I think I started going over to that side right here. Yeah. And I can't remember if it was, no, it was across over there. You see where those statues are? It's either in this building here. I did find a lot of charms, by the way, in these little crates here. And there's also a really cool quest giver over here. A lot of you probably already found her. Can't remember if it was in here. I don't think it was, because you have to go up those stairs and it goes across. Man, I collected a lot of shit from over here, but unfortunately not enough to actually do any potions or... Yeah, I found one of the keep guys. I've been trying to collect all those tags that I could find, because he will pay you for those. Also about this map quest series that I'm doing here, I say series, but it's all part of the map, the Tainted Grow ongoing video series. I just do random things, and I kind of figure that's why I want to get rid of the numbering system, right? So instead of doing the numbering systems, each video that comes along, it's just going to be the Tainted Grow series. There's no seasons or episodes or whatever. I might do like, this is like the season 1 stuff, but I just don't want to do the like episode type shit. They're all going to be in line. I'm not playing this game off camera. I'm only playing it on camera for you guys. So each consecutive video is in line with what I'm playing. Except this thing right here. I forgot to hit record on this part, which is why I'm doing this video. Because I wanted to kind of share it with you guys. And it's a cool looking area. This whole sunken village area is really cool. Even before this video probably would have been about 2 hours long, right? Because I don't really edit the videos. I just record them, play them, and upload them to YouTube. So you guys are seeing all the raw shit, right? All the bloopers, all the fuck ups, everything. That's how I like to watch my YouTube videos. I don't like to watch the ones that have like fucking 5 million edits in them and all that stuff. I want to see how they got to the process, right? But anyway, I'm getting close to this bow, and you guys are about to see. It's a really cool bow. It's like called the Thunderous something. It's over here. I'm getting close. But I got that. I found that bow on this. But before all of that, right? Like the first 2 hours of this right here, you're seeing just a little bit right here. But when I was over on the other side, I went out in the little ocean there, right off the beach. Because I'm thinking, well, it's the sunken village, so is there anything underwater? Sure as shit, there's stuff underwater. You just got to go out there and try not to die while you're underwater. Okay, was it in here? Yeah, I'm fixing to find it, my brothers. There's a corpse over there. Those statues, by the way, are cool as shit. Whoever did the map building and the art design of this game, man, these guys are pros. They have some skill, unbelievable skill. It certainly fits the whole theme of what the game is supposed to be, right? You kind of feel like you really are in this like alternate reality of Camelot. You know what I mean? Right here, this bow right here. You guys see that shit? Look at that bow, man. Look at that bow. What was it called? The Thunderous, yeah. And you'll get to see it in use. Probably not in this video, but I just wanted for you guys to see this video. You're about to see it right here. I'm going to equip it. And it's the Thunderous. I forget the rest of the name of it. Yeah, the Thunderous. Oh my god, great bow. Now look at the stats on that, guys. Of course, I don't get full because I don't have 3 in dexterity yet. I'm kind of a magic user. I started as a melee user, and now I'm kind of in magic. But look at this bow, man. Look at the effects of the bow, the Thunderous part. Does that not fit the theme? Of course, I had to try to shoot that guy. I wasted these arrows. I wasted them, brother. I forgot how many arrows I wasted on that. I did figure out if you use the frost arrows with this Thunderous bow, you get a hellacious damage bonus, right? Versus just using plain old arrows. I probably could have jumped down right there. Not all actuality. But yeah, I'm going to be playing this a lot over the weekend. So it's probably going to be this game and Spaceborne 2. Unless you guys really want to see some more of The Witcher, please, you know, you guys, all you have to do is drop comments, voice your opinions. If there's certain games you want to see, if I get enough responses in the comments about wanting to see a certain game, then of course I'll play that game. I have no problem with that. It's just I've been going by the view count, right? And the last 3 or 4 of The Witcher videos I got up, their views are just, you know, I think I got 13 views on one and 20 views on the other. So unless, you know, you guys, there's hardcore fans out there that want to see it, then I will oblige by it. I mean, I have no problem with it. I'm you know, I'm retired. All I do is work the farm here where I live.
I sensed your approach.
And I play games in the evening time, you know what I mean? I chill out and I play games. I'm single, so you know I can do that. I'm not tied down or any of that bullshit. This is the quest right here I was telling you guys about. And I know my voice is kind of carried over. I fucked up my mic earlier, so I have to readjust everything in OBS because I reinstalled everything. So, but she gives you a map, a quest like a cartographer's type thing, and you can read it right here what she's saying. And it's to go and it's basically a exploring quest, which I'm doing a map quest, so you get it. It kind of ties in, right? But I had no idea she was back here, just like I had no idea that bow was there. Alright, so it restarted, but yeah, it was only like an 8-minute video, guys. But I just really wanted to share that with you so you guys could see. I wanted to show that bow there, because the video I got up, I think it's part 2 of the map quest. I didn't hit record, so this part right here, this video where I found the bow, it wasn't in that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys so you could see it. And I like the Sunken Village area. But yeah, it's Friday. Weekend is here. I want to kind of up the... I haven't been uploading a whole lot. I kind of am bypass. You know, I'm kind of giving up on the whole live stream thing right now. I will go back to live streaming because that is fun sometimes to do that. But it's just random games. You know, they're they're the late night stream. And they're just really chill streams, you know. But I need to probably focus on just uploading for right now, you know. That's more easier for me because I like to just get right in the game and play. And when you do the live stream stuff, you know, you got a dick with setting up the live stream. And I really don't go balls in with it, you know. You know, I'm not, this isn't my career. I'm not doing this for a living, even though if I grow, you know, maybe I'll start improving a little bit, but my channel's probably always going to be like this. I'm not out to kiss ass or try to get sponsors or any of that bullshit. I'm an older guy and I like playing video games and I like sharing them with, you know, like-minded people, my WolfPack. All of you that have been sticking with me, I'm talking about you guys. So, and all the comments, really, I appreciate every one of the comments, even if they're bad comments, you know, I don't care. Everybody has the right to drop their own comments. Unless they're real dickhead comments or like fucking spam comments, I'm not going to care. You know what I mean? I don't get offended that easily. You know, I've been around the block a few times, so I've seen it all at least once or twice. I've learned to see know a bullshitter when I smell one, you know. But back on track, you know, there is a lot of games that have come out, and this, well, here pretty recently, you know, since March and then this month, April. But one game that's come out that has really drawn my attention the most is probably the Schedule 1 game, right? And there was a video. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Bear with me. I think it was it was one I was gonna put a little video up of Schedule 1, right? And I'm just basically talking about it. And I can't find it now. I know I recorded it. It wasn't very long. It was like a 10-minute video. But there's so many videos of it already on YouTube, and you know, it's making its rounds, but for a good reason, man. It's a very addictive game. It's when I first saw it, actually a friend of mine, and we go way back since high school, and back in the day when I was growing up in the 80s, man, 70s and 80s, but 80s is when I was in high school. Back when it was all very illegal with weed, right? And his name was Tony. Actually, his name was Anthony, but everybody called him Tony. And he was a big dude to be in high school, but he was the same age as me. Well, no, he was a year older. I was 15. He was 16. And his uncle, and this was in Durant, Oklahoma, right? And this was like weed capital way back in the 80s. And his uncle was just like Uncle Nelson you see in this game. This game is so uncanny. I think this guy probably grew up in that era. If not, then man. But it's kind of spot on, right? But his uncle was into that shit, and he would grow it out on his. They had all these huge areas, and just go back in history and read about those times, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but he always had access to that stuff, right? And of course, you know, being young boys, man, back then we didn't have all this shit you have now. You know, you kind of went out and did your own thing. But yeah, we always had access to that weed. And now at my age, you know, and I saw that he sent me a link to the Schedule 1 on Steam, and I was like, what the fuck? Made by one guy. And it's the world design on it and the atmosphere of the game. You get in there and you're growing your stuff. It kind of took me by surprise, man. I was like, holy shit, I've come full circle in life. Here I am playing a fucking PC game, a video game of stuff that I used to see when I was growing up. But now it's in like a game that has like the Simpsons type characters. Yeah. Even the little sounds they make when they're talking, when you're interacting with them. But yeah, that one I'm strictly playing off camera. But really, I just wanted to show off that bow, guys. I'm gonna stop rambling because, you know, that's me. I can get to talking and just talking about random shit, and it just keeps coming out the mouth. But I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Coming up, you know, I've got Spaceborne 2. I'm going to get going again. So probably the next 2 or 3 videos, probably that. Or I'll mix them up between, I might rotate them, you know. Spaceborne 2 and then Tainted Grail. But unless you guys drop comments on games you want to see me keep going, like The Witcher and Gadonia 2. I'm not really going to do any more of Gadonia 2 because it's just kind of, you know, there's not much to the game right now, and I've showed off quite a bit what's already there. Maybe another one if you guys really want to see it, but I'm not going to know that unless you guys drop comments below and let me know. But other than that, my wolf pack, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll look to see you all in the next video. So take care. Don't do any crazy shit I wouldn't do. And Jack Wolf will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.